Terrific. That's absolutely being in sync with the market demands, I would say. So,
Yes.
and you raised a very pertinent point about sustainability and being environment friendly. So, I do have a question for you, which I would come later on as a part of the sequence. Right now, I just want to understand, sir, that growth, of course, has been a major contributor for the success of your organization, and of course, your company firmly believes that it is not important not just to go through the life, but to grow through life is what your philosophy has been. So, tell us about your future growth expansions. What are your plans to ensure that you become a market leader in the textile arena in the days to come? Of course, you are Asia is one of largest, but of course, to be the market leader, what are your future plans of expansion?
So we are obviously we've got a we being a listed company. There have been certain limitations on what we can disclose and what we cannot. Right, before we make any statements to you, it's important that we just say that. But yes, we've got a broad vision, 3 year, 5 year plan made in terms of what we're going to expand in, how we're going to expand in, and what strategies we need to follow. Right. So it's very important that when you're on top of the game, it is that you offer something very, very different to the customer. You don't grow in the same way what you have been growing historically, right? In terms of the product, in terms of the offering. So whatever new we grow, we are growing towards more speciality. So whatever new capacities are coming in, whatever new areas of growth are all towards specialty fibers, specialty denim, specialty products that we can give something different which we are not offering in the basket, and which uh, go towards uh, better growth in terms of revenue, better growth in terms of margins, and better growth in terms of sustainability. So I think a lot of things have been planned that way. All the expansions will come up in one way or the other, making sure that we focus more towards value-added fabrics and products which are not being offered currently by us. So that is where our expansion is going. Grow through life. So it's very important that growth is very, very important, right? But the way you grow also is very, very important, right? So as I said, it's growing the right way, enjoying the journey, making sure that you feel happy about what you created, right? So and what you're doing is something very, very different from others. That is what will keep us going and keep us growing. Because if we do what others do, and we're just being one of the companies which replicate, it is not growing through life. Growing through life is thinking beyond what we are being doing now, and what can excite the customer and excite us, and keep the energy going. So that's what I meant, the growth through life in a right positive way, where you and the customers are both excited working together for progress. Yeah, so that's how we work with our customers and employees also.
So I think this is a very fascinating point that you made, because most of our readers would be really, really very happy to learn about this philosophy that you presented so nicely about growing through life, and without being repetitive, without copying others. How do you innovate yourself so that you can keep your customers excited and also keep that excitement in your own production levels as well, in what you do as an organization. So I think that is a very fascinating aspect that you discussed.
I like one more
Uh,
points
yeah,
when you talk about growth through life, it is not only in terms of innovations, but the way we work, right? So, example, our systems, our dashboards, our training processes, our learning and development, uh, our Kaizen ways of working, right? So, we try to do a lot of initiatives when you talk of growth through life, which are very making the organization sustainable for a long-term future, right? To make sure that whatever you leave, that tomorrow you are proud of an organization what you've created. So when we talk about growth through life, a lot of it also comes in the way we work, right? So it's not just the if you're working the same way what you were working 10 years back, or 5 years back, or 3 years back, would it be a great learning, or would it really enjoy? No. So what can we do better always in terms of the way we work, in terms of the customer experience, in terms of our learnings, in terms of our employees, and how we are developing them, how we are making them grow, right? What are they learning from us? Monetary benefits are there, but besides monetary benefits, are there any sustainable learnings? Are we helping them grow in their personal lives, in their IQ level? So I think a lot of things are captured when you talk about go through life. It's not just monetary gains, but gains in what we believe that we contribute in our company.